Hey, my Taurus peeps. Thanks so much for joining me. It's your girl, Sin. I hope you guys are doing well, are blessed today, tomorrow, and always. I encircle you and myself in the white light of God's love, divine, and protection. We are on to a new week, so sit back, relax, and enjoy. This reading is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If you have Cancer in your chart or you're dealing with a Cancer, check out their reading. They're getting the extended this week. Also, if you're interested in a personal reading, my email, I have a new email, is going to be down in the description box. So that's the best way to get in contact with me. What else? Como se dice? Thank you for your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscriptions. I appreciate you guys so much. Other than that, let's go. Angel, romance angel, step forward. What I have is flirt, finances, and career, and making the effort. I think someone is playing their part at this time and making sure that they're putting in the effort towards this relationship. There is some talks about finances and career, or this was something that was looked at before, and there was almost a realization when it came to your finances and career. I almost have a sense of someone not being able to do it on their own, or thinking they can't. I think there is a lot of lighthearted energy between you and your person, having fun, very flirtatious energy. It's almost like we have that kiddish energy again, like those feelings coming back, those butterflies in the stomach for some of you. In the recent past, what has Taurus been dealing with? Strengthening bonds, working on your partnership, trying to leave that negative shit behind and moving towards something a lot more lighter. Currently, what are we dealing with? Opening up to new possibilities, new connections, new adventures with your person. What's going on in the future for Taurus? Awaiting results. Okay, waiting for something, some type of change of some sort. Why is it strengthening bonds here? I also see somebody strengthening their bond with their child. Strengthening bonds with a Capricorn, another Taurus, or a Virgo. I think coming together and making some type of agreement in the past. Why is opening up here? Opening up, it could be that you're looking at things as far as the possibility of being on your own. Or this is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, okay? And she's usually my single girl card, but we're opening up to certain things or some type of setback that you were placed with. Looking at possibilities. What are awaiting results about? Awaiting results off of something that has hurt you, something that has caused some type of sadness or made you cry. Very disappointing feelings. You're waiting results because it's almost in the future that some of you might be waiting to even separate from your person, like you're anticipating some type of separation. I know it sounds crazy, but it could happen. It's almost like putting it out into the universe. And you're like, you know what, I know this is going to happen eventually. If you put those negative energies out there, that's exactly what's going to come your way. I'm speaking to somebody. It doesn't mean all of you, okay? All right. What is your person up to? What is Taurus person up to? Crown chakra, listening to their intuition, going with the flow with things. Could be meditating a lot, could be religious, spiritual. What are their feelings towards Taurus? What are their feelings? Very good feelings. I mean, fulfillment, wishes. That's the Nine of Cups energy. It's almost like their feelings towards you, it's like there's a strong connection there. It's almost like satisfaction, comfort, happiness. What are the hidden factors? There's something that Taurus needs to know. There's a sense of moving on, okay? And I think this is more of, all right, let's leave the bullshit behind and move into a different direction. Whether this is alone or together, especially with that Nine of Pentacles being in reverse. How do they want to move forward with my Taurus peoples? How was the World card. So this can be completing a chapter, but it's also positive results. Some of you may be talking about some type of travels, some type of movement around the world, integration as far as like bringing families together. Definitely good things. What are the actions that it will take to go towards a positive light in this relationship? I got some new cards. I don't know if I told you guys that, but it's the Halloween Oracles from Stacey DeMarco. I'm super excited about them. What is the outcome or action? Okay. Bottom of the deck, rejoice and celebration. Very good energy to be in. What I see here as far as the outcome or action is new beginnings. We're at the Fool. We're at the beginning of Major Arcana. This is new adventures, taking risk, traveling, being spontaneous, being free-spirited, but it involves listening to your intuition. Both of you listening to your intuition, being very spiritual, maybe religious if you're into that, listening to I'm going with the flow on things, but with positivity. Don't anticipate some type of breakage or some type of cutoff in the future, because that's exactly what it'll be. All right, and what I have here from the Halloween deck is the Vampire, having emotional intelligence, and that couples back with the not putting negative energy into something, because of the fact that if you have emotional intelligence and you're strong with your emotions, you're strong with your thoughts, and you think positively, then positive outcomes shall happen. Of course, not everything is be rainbows and kitties, like I always say, but if you put negative out into the world, that's exactly what's going to come back to you. So you want to change your thoughts, want to be on a different type of pattern, to think that things are going to work out and in the positive format. I love you guys. We'll definitely talk next week.